Hello and welcome once again to the official YouTube channel of I Sell You Value Daily Consult. My name is Anthony and today I will be talking about the ingredients of an irresistible offer. First off, what is an irresistible offer? Simply put, an irresistible offer is an offer that is so good, so sweet, and so marvelous, and all of the adjectives you can think of, that you will feel so stupid and foolish not to take the offer. That is what an irresistible offer is. An irresistible offer is an offer that, as you are just hearing it, before the person is already through talking about the offer, your credit card or your debit card is already ready to just swipe and make payment for that particular offer. That is what an irresistible offer is. Now, the next question you want to ask me is that, what then can I do, or what then can you do to make your offer so irresistible? To make your offer so irresistible that anybody will be like, you know what, just take my money. I want to buy this immediately. For you to be able to know what it takes to make an irresistible offer, you need to first of all know the reasons why people buy things. People don't just go to a supermarket and then spend their money to buy stuffs. People don't just go to a pharmacist and spend their money to just buy drugs. People don't just swipe their ATM card online to pay for this or to buy that just because they feel like buying. There is a reason behind it. You need to understand the reason why people buy. When you understand the reason why people buy, when you understand the psychology of buying, then you will understand what it means to craft an irresistible offer. So the first point that determines why people buy is fear. People are afraid. People are, when I'm talking about people are afraid, what that simply means is that, let's say, for instance, in this present economic that we are in, where the prices of things are going high, people are afraid that if they don't buy whatever it is they need to buy today, by tomorrow the money would have increased. So because of that, they will buy. And there is what we call the fear of missing out. They will be like, let me quickly go and buy this thing, because if I don't buy this particular thing now, then that means I'm going to miss out. So if your offer is able to, spike up or stir up that psychology that makes people afraid. You understand what I'm saying? That I must pay for this thing now. If I don't pay for this thing now, maybe something may happen to me, or maybe I may lose something. If you don't make your customer feel like that when they see your product, then they are not going to buy. Now, the second reason why people buy is because they want to solve their problem. In fact, that's even the first major reason why anybody buys anything. When you see people going to a pharmacy shop, they are not just going to a pharmacy shop to buy drugs because they like buying drugs, but because based on the doctor's prescription, they need to take those drugs. And if they don't, something bad may happen to them. Somebody goes to a supermarket to buy food because he needs food for daily survival. That means your offer must solve a definite problem, and it must solve a lingering problem, a problem that people are dying and willing to solve. And then the third reason why people buy also is for recognition. Now think of Apple, for instance. What Apple sells is recognition. There is this immediate recognition that people have for people that are using an iPhone. They say, this person is using an iPhone, damn it, this person must be rich, even though the person may not even have 1 naira in his account. But they are selling that recognition, they are selling that prestige, they are selling that sense of high esteem, that okay, anybody that uses an Apple product, you have advantages. That means you are not a less privileged individual, you are among the high privileged individual. Then another reason why people buy is for greed. There is this statement that says people buy things they don't need to impress people that don't care about them. Now, we human beings, we have inherent in us greed. For instance, let's say you went somewhere and then you are not interested in buying a particular stuff, but because they said this thing is cheap. If you don't buy it now, you may not see it cheaper at another place. And it's not like you needed that thing. And then because you have the money, you do what? You buy it. Now, if you are able to weave all of these different psychology triggers of why people buy into an offer, guess what? People are going to buy. Now, coming back to the ingredients of what it takes for you to buy. Your offer must solve a problem, just like I have said earlier. Your offer must solve a problem. So if you are putting out an offer of a particular, maybe you are selling a physical product that, the physical product that you are selling meets a particular need. And one thing you need to understand is that you don't sell the features of a product, you sell the benefit of a product, you sell the solution. If you are in the fashion niche and you are selling clothes is not what you are selling. What you are selling is fashion. You are in the business of fashion. So you are making them understand that okay, if they buy this particular clothes or if this particular material from you, when they appear in a public gathering or in a public event with this kind of material, people will recognize them. People will look at them and say, you have an high sense of fashion. Now that is exactly what you must emphasize in your offer. You must make them understand that this material I'm selling is actually a material that Davido used in his last event. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what are you doing? You are making them understand that the product you are actually selling is something that ties into recognition. It's something that ties into the sense of fashion. Because people don't just buy material for the sake of buying material. They are buying the material not to keep in their house. They are buying the material to go and sew it. And if they eventually buy the material and then they sew the material and they wear it in their environment, people get to say, this material is very fine. Where did you get it? That is exactly the recognition that they want to get. And so you must be able to put that in that particular product when you are bringing it out to the market, and that is one reason why they will buy. Then another thing again that you need to also must weave into your offer is that you must add bonuses. Now, as a lot of people, for instance, they will sell a product, they will just put it at a particular price, and then the person will be pricing the product and be like, can't you reduce money for me? Now, if you have made the offer in such a way that the perceived value of the offer is higher than the money that they are paying, then you know what? People will be willing to buy. Take for instance, somebody wants to buy a product and the person is in Lagos, and let's say you are in Abuja. And then you say, okay, you know what, this particular, we are running free shipping. So that means any product that you order from us, you get it shipped down to you for free. Now that is a bonus that you have added to that offer. Anybody will take that, even though in a way you are not losing because you have already added the shipping fee to the amount that you're actually charging for the product. But they don't know that. You've told them that it's free shipping. So that means they get to pay the money and then, boom, they get the product down at their doorstep for free. That is also an offer. So you need to be able to learn how to add bonuses. You need to be able to learn how to add some things to your product that will make it look so high. A lot of people that sell digital product do it. They will be like, okay, they are selling a particular digital product on graphics designing, and then they will say that, okay, I will teach you how you can design with Canva. I will teach you how you can design with Photoshop. I will teach you how you can design with CorelDRAW. I will teach you how you can design with all the different software that you can design with. And then they will start putting different amount to the this that okay for me to teach you with graphic design, normally this is actually worth 20,000 naira, and then for me to teach you with Canva it's normally worth 10,000 naira. For me to teach you with Photoshop it's normally worth 10,000. No, you keep telling them the value of those different things that you're actually going to be teaching them. And then not only that, you tell them that you even give them an access code on how they can use Canva for free. You understand what I'm saying? Or probably you give them an access code that has to do with how they can get some of these different apps, the CorelDRAW, it also comes with it. And then you say the worth of all of this product is about 100k, but if you pay 1,000 naira, it's all yours. Now that is a crazy offer. What have you done? You have made the perceived value of that particular digital product higher than the money that they are paying. And then another thing an offer must have, you must show scarcity. You must make them understand that this thing is not going to be here for a while. You believe in that statement that says, what is rare is always taken as precious. The reason why we actually value gold is because gold is rare to find. So when you make your offer rare and you make it scarce, that okay, this thing is not going to be available for a long period of time, it's just going to be available for just 30 persons. Once 30 persons has taken this, then it's off. The fear of missing out is what is triggered when you use scarcity. A lot of people start saying that I don't want to lose out of this thing. Even if it is that 1,000 naira that is left in their account, bam, they have swiped their card and they have paid, because you have used what we call the fear. You have used the scarcity mindset to make them understand that this thing is not going to be available for a while. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about, which is the trigger of a good offer, is urgency. You make them understand that if they take action today, apart from the fact that it's just available for 30%, you make them understand that if they take action now, if they are among the first 5 persons that take action, then they are going to jump on a consultancy call with you. Now, it may look like I'm focusing on digital product, but all of these different rules I'm talking about can also be applied if you are selling a physical product. All you just have to do, you just have to sit down and find a way how you can actually make sure that all these different rules and concepts I've mentioned can be applied in your offer and will make your customer want to immediately swipe their card and buy from you. I'm telling you that if you apply all of these different principles and strategies, never again will you find it difficult selling out on your product. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more updates, and then drop your comment and tell me what you have learned from this video. Make sure you subscribe. Don't just watch this video and jump up. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so that you will be updated when we put new content available. Till I see you in my next video. Cheers.